Hey there guys, Gareth23 back again with the first video in a new series, a new collaboration series which I'm doing with my good friend rosseeboy19 aka Ross. And what we're going to be doing is each week we're going to be watching the Wrong Turn series of films and giving our opinions, our reviews on these films. And basically the deal is every weekend he's going to do his video, I'm going to do my video on each film. We're going to do one film, I believe, a week, but it depends on kind of his diary. But yeah, I'm excited to do this. I just saw that he was posting this on Facebook, that he was going to be doing reviews, and I said, do you want to do a collaboration on it? And I said yes. So yeah, excited to do this. The only one I've seen is the first one. That was kind of years ago, so I don't really kind of know much about it, remember much about it. But yeah, I'll put the link to his when he uploads his video, I'll put the link down below in the description box, and also the link to his channel as well. And yeah, so like I say, each week we're going to be doing he's going to be reviewing Wrong Turn 1, I'm going to be reviewing Wrong Turn 1, and the next week Wrong Turn 2, and then next week Wrong Turn 3, till we get to, I believe there's 5 of them. But this week we're going to be doing the original. Yeah, I watched this, kind of refreshed myself on this last night. Starring, let me have a look, Desmond Harrington, the beauty that is Eliza Dushku, Emmanuel Chikri, I don't know how to pronounce the name, Jeremy Sisto and Kevin Zegers. It's about this guy played by Desmond Harrington who basically is trying to get to a job interview, and the highway that he has to get through is I'll put that down now. Has got a chemical spill, so he can't there's like a line of cars, so he can't get through. And basically he takes a back road, and he literally bumps into the family of Jeremy Sisto and his wife, I believe, and kind of their friends and relatives thereof. And yeah, they become stranded in the middle of the woods, and eventually they come to a cabin, and they see all this kind of weird shit, like things in jars, and kind of a bath with a body in it. And basically this belongs to a family of inbred cannibals that live in the woods where they get stranded. And one by one they get picked off by this cannibal clan, and it's the various ways they die, and kind of different characters, you know. Pretty decent film. It's got that very, let me think, what do I want to talk about? Well, it's got a very kind of low budget vibe, like the cameras aren't particularly that good. I think it made more than double its money back at the box office, which is pretty impressive, to be quite honest. Yeah, so I know what I mean. So it's got that really kind of 70s, 80s kind of slasher film feel. There's a couple of really cool deaths in this film, and yeah, it's a decent film. I mean, Eliza Dushku kind of brings Eliza Dushku and Jeremy Sisto brings a lot of kind of legitimacy to the film. You know, it could be kind of, well, the sequels are low budget, but it could have been kind of like nobody actors that nobody knows about. That it could have just been like a shitty kind of slasher film knockoff, but it isn't really. It's not going to blow anyone away. It's not one of the biggest classic kind of horror slasher films. So yeah, the acting's good. Like I say, Jeremy Sisto is more or less always good in everything. Eliza Dushku, very very solid. Kevin Zegers isn't in it that lot. He gets killed off. Yeah. Oh, by the way, there will be spoilers in this, or at least in my review. Basically, he dies in the first. Well, he's only in it for like maybe 4 or 5 minutes, maybe not even that, before he gets killed off screen, and his girlfriend obviously gets killed by one of the best kills in the film, the garroted by barbed wire. Really cool death scene that it's actually on screen, which is also a bonus. And Jeremy Sisto plays the kind of the father of this family. Now I can't remember if Kevin Zegers and his girlfriend, who I can't remember her name, is part of this family, or if they're just kind of friends. I'm not quite sure. I can't really remember. But yeah, Jeremy Sisto plays the husband to Emmanuel Chikri's character. Again, I can't remember her name. and he gets killed. Another pretty cool death scene. He's kind of running. He's kind of running to get to this. Everyone else is in the car. He's kind of running to get to his car, and one of the cannibals shoots him with an arrow, and he's kind of like wandering. He's kind of like really kind of slowly walking, and like hurry up, and it's what you find out he's actually being shot with arrows in his back, and then kind of an arrow comes through his chest, which is really pretty cool. And then Emmanuel Chigri's character definitely gets the best kill in this film, in my opinion. She's kind of they jump from this watchtower that the cannibals have set on fire to kind of flush them out, and they jump in these trees, and she gets her character kind of gets stuck in this tree, and she's like stood against it on this branch, and one of the cannibals kind of gets an axe, cuts her head off by that, and then it's like you see the shot come down, and kind of the bottom of her body kind of falls down these branches, and then kind of the top of her head is kind of stuck on this tree by this axe. It's a really cool death scene. What's your special features on this Blu-ray, which includes 4 featurettes. Watch one of them. The kind of what's it called? Fresh Meat: The Wounds of Wrong Turn. It's kind of showed how it did it. How most of that death scene is CG, and kind of the only really real bit is kind of the top of her head. And so yeah, Blu-ray is pretty good. This is the Region A locked Blu-ray. I think it is out on Blu-ray in the UK. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think any of the others are. Any of the sequels are. I think they're kind of just DVDs. Yeah, decent enough featurette Blu-ray. Looks pretty good actually for a catalogue title from a 2003 film. Contains, if you can see that, actually I'm going to have to read it. Commentary by director Rob Schmidt, Eliza Dushku and Desmond Harrington. Deleted scenes, 4 featurettes. What's it called? The Making of Wrong Turn, which is like a 4-minute thing, not technically making of, but whatever. Eliza Dushku, Baby in the Woods, didn't watch that one. Stan Winston, he's the guy who did the kind of creature effects and the death effects as well, and also Fresh Meat: The Wounds of Wrong Turn. That's about just under a 10-minute thing about how they did all the kind of the gore effects. Pretty cool featurette. Stan Winston, obviously a very smart guy, and yeah, I don't know if I think those are all in the UK version as well. Again, I'm not quite sure if it's on Blu-ray in the UK. But it's a solid film. Like I say, it's not considered one of the classic slasher films, but it's a decent film. Some great kills, kind of a good cast to, like I say, give it that kind of levity that would have put it kind of higher than most kind of shitty slasher ones. I'm not saying that there are a lot of shitty ones, but there are a few. And yeah, Eliza Dushku is never bad in anything. I mean, even just to look at, if you know what I mean. And yeah, like I say, it's a solid film. I'm not. I don't know if he is, or if Ross is, but I'm not going to give these any kind of star ratings because there's not much point really. It's just to kind of give our opinions on the films, and yeah, I'd say it's a decent film, worth checking out if you're a fan of horror slash slasher films. It's a decent enough watch, I'd say. Hopefully, these sequels are going to be at least a little bit, good. But yeah, I think that'll be about it for this review. Like I said, I'll put the link to his video down in the description box, and also the link to his channel. Although if you link to the video, he'll show you his channel anyway, so I might just do the video. But anyway, and yeah, like I say, I've done my Wrong Turn review. We'll be calling this series Wrong Turn Reviews. I've done my review for the first one, and he'll do. I don't know if he's already done his. Well, I know he's already done it, but I don't know if he's uploaded it yet. His review Wrong Turn 1. Then next week will be Wrong Turn 2. Then Wrong Turn 3, Wrong Turn 4, and then Wrong Turn 5. And I believe that's the last one. So yeah, worth checking out if you're a fan of horror films. If you're a fan of horror films, you've probably seen it already. Solid film, good death scenes, good kind of practical. No, not really practical. So it was a bit CG, but. Decent enough. What practical effects there are in it are good. The cannibals look great. The actors who play the cannibals are really good. They have like crawl instead of walk, and like they walk in different ways. And it's kind of like the zombie or the infected in Left 4 Dead, the special infected. Like there's a guy who could be like a boomer, like a really big guy. Then there's the kind of, I guess, the jockey kind of kind of guy who's like really squirrely and kind of like really kind of hunched over and things and stuff like that. And yeah, but that'll do for this review. Like I say, decent film. And yeah, so next week will be Wrong Turn 2. So until next time, please rate, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.